Oh man, we are back. So we're right now sitting at 4th in the world with a 51 win and 15 loss record. So not doing too bad. I switched off Chen Pao on the team back to Flutter Main. I don't know, guys. I can't seem to decide between the two because the thing is, Chen Pao and ZamaZenta, they pair nicely as an offensive pairing, but defensively together they kind of suck. so I can't really make a good decision on it because it's just like the damage is so good, but like the fact that they both are weak to fire, both are weak to fighting, there's no resistance for electric, fairy, ground between the two of them. It makes it a little tough to kind of like reposition on the team if I lead incorrectly. So switched over to Flutter Main to kind of give the team a Steel Fairy Dragon backbone, the Dream Core. And then hopefully also the Flutter Main can improve my matchup against other ZamaZenta teams, because I was noticing my team was struggling against opposing ZamaZenta, which wasn't great. And then that is just having a huge uptick in popularity right now because Tomoyuki Yoshimura won that VR tour, and I think as of today, like another ZamaZenta team like got in the finals or something. So it's just been it's been a little tough for my Zama team recently when I play other Zama teams, so that hasn't been great. But this guy has a pretty cool team. So just looking at this, this is kind of strange, isn't it? I think Urshifu's really good here. I think Landorus is also really good. We just have to be careful. We really have to be careful of that Sableye, and if that's Final Gambit Annihilate, because then that can kind of be an issue. Do I lead Zama here, just in case they lead, like, Kali? Or no, should I just kind of bag that idea? I mean, Lando's really good in this matchup, I think. I understand it loses to the Urshifu, but don't think that's the end of the world. Okay, I think Flutter Main, Urshifu, Zama, and Landorus are the way to go. We're a little weak to the opposing Urshifu, just because we don't have Torn or Raging Bolt, but I mean, this is like clearly a Trick Room team, so yeah. So like, if it's a Trick Room team, it's not going to be good for Torn. It's fine for Bolt if it's Trick Room, but the issue is Bolt kind of beats the Urshifu, but then struggles against literally everything else, so it just doesn't make sense to bring it just for like one Pokemon. I'd much rather have like a Pokemon that's able to beat multiple options on the opposing team. Like even Landorus, even though it has a bad matchup into Urshifu, at least it could do like a good chunk of damage, which is pretty nice. So that's kind of a big deal, I find. Okay, so they lead Sableye, and they lead Glass, which is a little not Glastrier. What's the name? Calyrex Ice. That's Glastrier is the Pokemon you use with Calyrex to form the Calyrex Ice Rider. I think a Wicked Blow and Dazzling Gleam is a fine option. Is there anything that could like switch on that and take advantage of it? Yeah, I think this is fine, because they're kind of forced into a spot right now where they have to... I think this is like maybe Screen Sableye, but it could also very well be like a Will-O-Wisp Quash set as well. What is that? Please tell me that's Annihilate. That would actually be really good for me. I can't read that. That's Iron Hands. Okay, so that's actually still fine. Light Screen obviously is going to reduce the damage, but not the end of the world for me. Okay, so that still does a good chunk. Is this eject button Sableye? No, it is not. Fantastic. Okay, so we do a little under half to Iron Hands here. I think right now we just protect Urshifu. If we lose Flutter Main, is that the worst thing in the world? No, we still have ZamaZenta in case they have Urshifu. I think the last one might be Annihilate, but I'm not sure. Actually, no, it's so tough to tell because Urshifu is really strong, but like I don't know if this is Dark Urshifu or Water Urshifu. But like Dark Urshifu is like not good against opposing Zama teams, so I'm just like I don't know which one it is. Yeah, it's Heavy Slam, so they're gonna be able to get rid of Flutter Main here, which kind of sucks a little bit, but not the worst thing ever. Now the question is, what do we bring in? Because we could bring in Lando right now. Yeah, no, I think we bring in Lando. I'm really worried that the Sableye does have Will-O-Wisp, so I'm just like trying to avoid Zama getting burned at any point. So we're just gonna... Do we double up into hands here? Yeah, I think we double up into hands. I don't want to click Sandshear Storm and then just like miss and then all of a sudden lose Urshifu, because then I could flat out just lose the game. So yeah, I think this is the best option. Another thing that I have been thinking about on my team is switching Close Combat on Urshifu to actually Brick Break, just to have a tech option against screen teams like this. But I haven't run into them often enough, I think, to justify switching Close Combat off, but we're going to just have to see what happens. Oh, we could have clicked Sandshear Storm. Oh, dang it. All right, well, that's a little unfortunate. But at least we're able to get rid of both Pokemon here. But based on the fact that they have Rain Dance, this is kind of telling me that this is going to be like Water Urshifu in the back. A little bit unfortunate. But yeah. Okay. Good thing we do have Sash on Landorus, so like they shouldn't be able to pick up a double KO here, which is good. But now we can Sandshear Storm, but I don't know if this is... Is this coaching Urshifu, or is this just like a normal like Sash set? Could very well also be safety goggles, right? Because like this team doesn't have a lot of immunities to Sleep Powder or Amoonguss. Yeah, I think we just Wicked Blow, Sandshear Storm. We're going to definitely lose one of our Pokemon here, but we're not going to lose both, which is fine. I just need to be able to get Zama in like with relative safety, and then I could probably just start clicking Body Press. I don't even know if I have to really Terra Zama just yet. We're just going to have to see what this person themselves Terras. So it's going to be Calyrex. What is the Terra type? Oh, it's normal. Okay, so that's actually really good for me. So I could just Body Press it now. Oh, man, that's actually... I was not expecting that. I will take that. So that's actually really nice. Yeah, like, I'm not going to complain about that one. Surgeon Strike should get my Urshifu, right? Yeah, okay. I was, like, not able to register the math there for a second on the damage output, so... But, yeah. So they're just going to Trick Room. Totally understandable. I mean, we definitely bring in Zama now, right? Do they protect Urshifu here? Well, is it even necessary for me to make, like, a hard read on this? Like, I don't think so. Yeah, let's just do this. I think this is still a fine play right now. Yeah, like, I think this is totally fine, because the thing is, we probably will lose Landorus here, but they just protect Calyrex, so that's actually completely good for me. Let's see if they go after... Oh, they don't go after any of the Pokemon, so that's actually it's actually pretty good for me. Yeah, I mean, there's no point in Terra typing either Pokemon here, just because, again, it's like I don't think I gain too much value out of it. If I go Terra Grass on Zamazenta, then I make myself susceptible to Glacial Lance, which I wouldn't be shocked for if this person goes for it on this turn, but I really think they'll probably just Surgeon Strikes anyway. But they could also double into Zama here, and... If I get that, I don't know. Do I Terra? Nah, I still don't think I Terra just yet. There's no point in Terraing the Landorus just because I still will go down to Surgeon Strikes even if it's neutral and rain. Just because Lando I, like, its bulk actually isn't, like, that great. So, yeah. Plus, I think we're also... Are we minus defense nature? I don't really know. But we're going to see. So, Landorus does survive, luckily, because... We have good EVs on this thing. No, I'm joking. We actually have Focus Sash. But, yeah. So, hopefully they do go after Zamazenta, which they don't. But it's fine. Not the end of the world just yet. They don't get the attack boost with Calyrex, so that's actually like a really, really big deal for me. And this does pick up the Urshifu. Awesome. So I think we should be able to win the game now. I wasn't sure if behind screens Urshifu would live or not. I think it was going to be really close either way. That might have even been a roll. But yeah, there's 2 turns of Trick Room left. I'll just protect. I don't have to Terra type just yet. Actually, no, I don't even have to Terra type in general, because the thing is, if they have high horsepower close combat, that's not stab, where Glacial Lance is stab. If I go into grass, then that's actually worse for me. So yeah. The thing is, I feel that a lot of people, a good portion of the time, they feel like they have to Terra type every single game, which just isn't the case. Just be like patient with your Terra types. And this was like one of those games where I didn't need to do it. So yeah, now we just body press. Hopefully there's no like crit or anything. I didn't even like pay attention. I didn't even see what move they just did. The Glacial Lance, did it not have high horsepower? I don't know. I was not paying attention to the last turn. But yeah, so that's going to do a lot of damage. Trick Room should end, and we should be able to win the game now, which is pretty swell. Okay. Yep, and the battle's canceled. I wonder if this is going to put us back into first place, just because it has been like a couple days since I played. I think last time I checked, my rating was like a 1909. Like, I just cracked above 1900 just recently, so I think the guy in first was like a 1917. So let me just check real quick what my rating is, because I don't know if this is going to put me right in first or just barely miss it. I think if anything, like, this will probably pull me to second place. So let's just look real quick. Okay, cool. All right, we're back. We're back at rank 1. That is pretty swell, pretty awesome. Let me just check the rating real quick. I just got to do it on my phone. But in the meantime, while I'm pulling up the rating, last time, some of you guys know that I started like this whole thing for songs, and I think the song for today is going to be Even Flow by Pearl Jam. Love that song. Pearl Jam is one of, I think, probably like in my top 5 favorite bands ever. I don't know if they just crack into the top 3, but really, really good band. I just got my rating up, so I'm sitting at a 1920 rating. The guy in second place is at a 1919. So so we're cutting it really, really close. But yeah, so we're back in first place. Really cool. I will see you all guys all next time. Have a great day, and peace out.